This February 10th, 2021, Lyles Station Historic School and Museum honors the inventive Marie Van Brittan Brown. Many of us have home security systems with cameras situated around and in our homes, and we definitely have seen them in stores we patronize, banks, and even schools. We see signs in our neighbors' yards that their homes are protected by ADT or other systems. But how many people knew that we owe our thanks to an African-American couple from Queens, New York City for our security systems? Born in 1922, Marie Van Brittan Brown grew up in Queens and New York City. She became a nurse, and she and her electrician husband, Albert Brown, worried about the high crime rate in their neighborhood and the slow police response time. They had 2 children, and she worked irregular hours as a nurse and was often coming home late or was home alone. Together, they devised a solution to the problem and transformed the security system world. In 1966, Brown was 44, not a young science whiz whom we would expect to invent the home security system, but she did. Brown recognized the problem with home security and decided to take responsibility for her own safety. So she invented and built her own solution, a home security system utilizing closed-circuit television cameras. Brown wanted to secure her own home, so she invented a system including a door with 3 peepholes for people of various heights and a remote-controlled camera that could slide up and down to see through each peephole. She included a microphone and speaker mounted on the door to allow the person inside to have a conversation with someone outside without having to open the door. She planned the system so that she could stay inside her home and see and talk to someone at the front door and press a button to lock or unlock the door, or, more importantly, alert the neighborhood or summon the police. In our digital high-tech age, we take security cameras for granted. In 1966, Brown's invention consisted of unique features for its time. She devised a motorized camera to slide up and down to look out of not just 1 but 4 peepholes, accommodating people of different heights. What the camera viewed would show on a monitor, so standing inside her home, she could see who was at the door and what was going on wherever she had a monitor placed. While we can do that now using an Echo Show and security cameras or devices such as Ring or Blink, this was a major technological advancement in home security in 1966. The Browns applied for a patent for the system, granted in 1969, and her invention led the way to modern home security systems. Brown was recognized with a prestigious award by the National Scientist Committee and graced the cover of Time magazine as Scientist of the Year. When interviewed by the New York Times, Brown addressed peace of mind and practicality, saying, "A woman alone could set off an alarm immediately by pressing a button, or if the system were installed in a doctor's office, it might prevent holdups by drug addicts." Brown and her husband lived out their lives in Queens in New York City under safer conditions thanks to her invention until her death in 1999.